Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. Today we will present problem based task for open source operating system. I Muhammad Najmi bin Shahar 18 DT 18F 2030.
And my name is Victor bin Sanasir 18 DT 18F 1111.
We will present in both language, bahasa Melayu and bahasa English. Okay, next. We have 4 questions that must be answered in this problem based task. The first one is installation method and Linux distribution.
And the second one is steps to get the root privilege using sudo command.
Third one is step to install network printer using terminal.
And the last question is command to check IP address and enable network interface card.
Okay, we start with the installation method and Linux distribution. We choose to using USB stick. First, you must go to Ubuntu website and then download the iOS, the iOS to Apple now. iOS and the OS file from the Ubuntu desktop. Okay, next. Because this reason for 5 minutes, so it must be fasting. Fasting. And then after that, you see, you can download from here. Download UI. We show you the step by step to download from the Ubuntu website. No, it's free. No pay. You can go to Ubuntu and then select which file you want to save, which drive you want to save the ISO. Okay, and then after that it will give you a warning and click yes to install Ubuntu in your desktop. No, in USB. Okay, after that next. Okay. So why we choose Ubuntu? Because it is a supportive community. It is open source, not like Windows. Windows you must pay, and it is more user friendly than Windows. It also free. Okay, that's why we choose Ubuntu. Okay, next for the question number 2.
So the second question is what should you do to make him get the root privilege for using the sudo command? There is 3 method. The first method is Fahad can grant normal user root access by adding to root group by using this following command, which is add user 1, add user 2, and group that test. And another method is that this will be the group that will be in the Linux box, which is groups, root bin daemons sys, adm, this, and will. After that, Fahad can add user 1 to root group as follow this command, which is user mod -g root user 1. The command given below provides the existing user with the root privilege, which is user mod -g 0 -o root _ user. So this method is using adding to root using user mode. So next method is using user add command. So Fahad can use a new user 3 to the group using one single command, which is user add -m-g root user 3 and group user 3. So the user 3 will become the user 3 root. And another option is using user add command, which is user add -c imitation root, id home root, and blah blah. You can see here. So the next method is the last method is user add command, which is the same using etc password for the particular user, change the user UID and JID to 0. So this will give the root permission to user. So next question.
The next question, how we want to install network printer using terminal. We must use a terminal lah, like this. So if you gelap sikit. So the first one, we check the IP range and gateway from a Windows device by running ipconfig. Ipconfig, the DOS command equivalent to ifconfig. Ipconfig for Windows and ifconfig for Ubuntu. Okay. And then we have 13 steps that we provide to you how to install the network printer using terminal. So after that, we assign an IP address and the gateway. We ping to find a free one like this. This is a sample. Okay. Next. And after that, we will show you the major window. Click on. We will click add printer here, and we will show. And then we choose which printer that we want to connect. Then your device will scan for available printer and release the item. So this is simple. There are many printers, so you choose which one you like. Okay, the step 5, select your printer device and click on add and your printer will be released. So after you choose the printer, you click add and then it will show like this. Okay, this is step number 6. Installing a printer on a Debian or Ubuntu. We choose to in Ubuntu Linux based on the situation. It will run as a root or using sudo apt install caps client caps filter system config printer and press 1 when asked only. Don't press suka hati. Next. So the steps number 7, start the card service by running service card starts or etc and init.d/card start. This is a command. So the card has an intuitive and user-friendly web interface to manage printer open in your browser. Okay. Then step number 9, click on add printer. It will ask you for root credential. Fill it and cards will list the available printers. Step number 10, select your device and press continue as you see cards allow to install both local and network printers. Next, fill the request information and press continue. Step number 11, next, select your printer type and press continue. Select your printer model and press on add printers. And the last one, now your printer is added and you can determine the default setting for printing. See? So this is example. Okay. Now if you open your office and click on file print, you will see the printer you just installed. If you open in Ubuntu Word, you can see when you want to print, you will see the network printer that you have been installed.
So the last question is how to state the command to check the IP address on the terminal and how to enable the network interface card on the terminal. So there's 3 steps. So the first step is open your terminal and click or double click the terminal app icon. And you will suddenly press the CTRL, Control, Alternative and T to bring up the terminal window. And then you have to type this command,
curl fconfig.
and then the next step, you have to enter your public IP command, which is the previous command before, into the terminal window. And this command will retrieve you the public IP address from our website. And the next step, press enter and doing so run to the command and wait for your public address to appear. So the IP address that appear below the command you take is the public address that you for your network.
Then the method for how we finding our private IP address. When you open terminal, you click the terminal address is the tepi tu, you press Ctrl Alternate T and it will appear terminal window. Next step 2, you will type ifconfig to show your IP command. Then when you type ifconfig and it will show like this for your network data, so the TNet like this semua ni, and then you show the IP address at here. Next step, you find your computer heading. You will usually find your computer information under the WLO or WLAN 0. We call it WLAN 0. Heading just right of the INET tag. Step 5, review the private IP address. The IPv4 address is to the right of the INET tag. This is the IP address of your computer on your current window. Like this. This is for your private IP address. You can usually see the IPv6 address next to the INET tag. The IPv6 address is less commonly used than the IPv4 address. The IPv6 IPv6 like this. Is IPv6 and IPv4 is as different you will learn in routing. Then next step, try the hostname command and some Linux version sesuai butuh. You can bring up your computer IP address by typing in hostname like this. You not type just type the hostname only to find the command to find the IP address. Okay.
So this one is how to enable network interface card in the terminal. So the first one, you have the ifconfig command is used to configure network interface. So it used to a good time to set up interface as necessary. It provides so many information about NIC. We can use ifconfig command when we need to make any changes on NIC. So the command is ifconfig bracket NIC underscore name down or up. And the next step is the IP command is used to manage network interface card, which is NIC. It's replacement of old and integrated ifconfig command on modern Linux system. It's similar to ifconfig command but has many powerful features which isn't available in if command. Common syntax for IP is IP link set down or up. And the last step is how to enable and disable a network interface in Linux using NMCLI command. And MCLI is a command line tool for controlling network manager and reporting network status. And it can be utilized as replacement for NM-applet or other graphical client. And MCLI is used to create, display, edit, delete, or activate and deactivate network connection, as well as control and display network device status. So the command syntax for IP and MCLI con down or up.
So that's all from us. Thank you.